Welcome to today's edition of Talking Winch. We are home today at Larkhall in the Southern Division 1. Today, unfortunately, Pete Keane cannot be with us. Pete Keane is, well, technically, he's on his sick bed. He's recovering from a day operation, and then we're just going to leave it at that. So, Pete, all the very best to you. Get well soon, buddy, and I'll send you all the footage over so you continue to do the editing, which is always good of it. And very kindly, the one and only Alton Salad Dodger himself, which is George Spencer's, very kindly said he'll sit in for Pete. So thank you for that, George.
You're welcome.
And before we get the team news first. So George, we've got the team news for today. What's the team news?
Team news is Price in goal.
Right.
Bradshaw, Kinger, Panis Ardour, Luke King, Tom Bragg, Dan Jones, Connor Whiteley, Whittingham, Waters and Bourne at number 16.
Right, okay. So, and we just had a little discussion walking up here. We think that Waters and Bourne Connor Whiteley will probably switch up front, don't we? We think yes, yeah, right, okay, that's what we think. Now then, if you don't know what's happened in the last 7 days for Winchester City, ladies and gentlemen, Winchester City performed something of a miracle. They became footballing Jesus. They basically died, got resurrected, and came back alive again. Basically, if you don't know what I'm going on about, Winchester City last week were down at Falmouth. Not the lucky ones who did go to the game saw something of a miracle. Winchester were 4-1 down after about 30 odd minutes. If I'm not mistaken, 30 minutes. I couldn't believe what I was reading. I think you said yourself, you were at your game you were at, you couldn't believe you were just inside groaning, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. And then before half time we made it 4-2. The wonderful comment from Pete King, because I was with Pete King, was, "We've got a glimmer, Yannick." And I turned to him and I said, "Next goal's important." Little did I know we scored 2 inside 3 minutes, make it 4-all. Made it 5-4. They made it 5-all. Then Tommy Wright got the winner to make it 6-5. I once called the game we covered, I think it was the game up in London, I've forgotten the team, Hartwell, Hanwell, was 3-all. I called that a bonkeroony game of football. That's just outdone it.
Chelsea was 3-all.
3-all, yeah, of course, yeah, but that one, 6-5, takes the biscuit. So, well done for Winchester for getting the job done, but please don't do that to us again. Our heart rates can't take it. But anyway, we're coming to the squeaky bum time of the season, George. You've been doing a little bit of research for me about other leagues. Now, Larkhall, you said, are now what? They're
ninth.
That's right, they're ninth.
And they have taken 7 from their last 6 games. We've taken 8 from our last 6 games.
Right, okay, so it's quite even Stevens from that point of view. Now then, this is where it gets really complicated, people, so I'm trying to explain to you. The playoff positions are 2nd to 5th.
Yes.
Right? Now, it's not just that we need to keep an eye on. We need to keep on the other division above and below. Now then, the problem is the division above us, there are 4 teams in that division that are all from the west side of the country. Am I correct?
I think most of them are from the west.
Yes, that's what I was going to talk to you, because I know you've been looking into this. So it's very, very... It could go any way, ladies and gentlemen. But what Winchester City more than anything in the world is promotion. That is what they need.
Yes.
And today is going to be a difficult game, but we got 3 games in the next 7 days.
Yep.
And we need as many points as possible, of course, for
the
next week, of course, because we've got some really tough games coming up.
Yeah.
What are you most pleased of about last week's result, apart from obviously winning?
Well, the fact that we didn't just settle for it once Falmouth got the equaliser, we went for it again.
Yeah, exactly. Showed that mentality.
When we survived 5 minutes of stoppage time.
Yeah, anyone think it was Old Trafford? Anyway, but no, we did quite well. We did amazingly well there. Credit to Davo and the rest of the gang for getting it over the line. Do you know what I'm pleased about though? In a way, I know I wasn't there, but half time with Rob Conway would have been apoplectic. He would have been absolutely apoplectic. I probably would have, if I had made it through a half time, it would have been a miracle with him.
You had a sense of the whole thing.
Yeah, I probably would have
made the thick of it look tame.
Yeah, exactly. You're right there, actually, George. I did send a funny text to Kev saying to him, imagine doing half time with Rob, and he turned around and goes to me, it would have been censored. He goes, it wouldn't have been very polite. And I said, no, I can well imagine. But anyway, no, so today's very important. Yep. What an early goal will settle things right down today. That is what's important.
As long as we don't have a second spuriously disallowed for offside like against Mousel.
No, we don't need anything like that again. Nothing like that. So yeah. Anyway, thank you, George, for today. Thank you so much for joining me for pre-game. For half-time, I've got the incomparable. He should be here today, and of course, club stalwart, club legend. I know he's definitely here today. So it'd be good to have the boys back. So, George, you were going to say something?
Another thing to consider is that Bishop's Cleeve are at Froome today.
Oh, that's a great point. Well done, George. Well done. So we kind of do need a bit of a favour from Bishop's Cleeve today.
Froome, really.
Well, Froome, yeah. No, don't need Bishop. What am I saying? After the way they treated us, that's another matter altogether. We need a Froome victory, though, don't we? Yes, we certainly do. And Shaftesbury are. Well, they lost at the midweek, didn't they?
So now Falmouth Lane are at Portishead.
Oh, okay, all right. That
Shaftesbury, they are at.
And we'll just get this.
Home to Bashley. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. You never know. Good luck to Bashley.
Northern host Willand, and I think, that's about 6 covers.
Right, okay, brilliant. Thank you, George. Thank you for your help today. I really appreciate it. We'll see you with the rest of the normal guys, and good luck to Winch. We'll see you then. Take care. Welcome to the halftime report here on Talking Winchester. It's incomparable time, folks. It's Winchester City 0, Larkhall 0, in a half to say that hasn't really ignited yet, Rob.
No, not at all. We started off quite bright the first couple of minutes, looked to try and go forward and stuff, but not really that much to talk about in terms of chances. I mean, if anything, they hit the bar with halfway through the half. I don't think it was a big chance, but then they had a big one right at the end. Pricey made a good save down low, kept out, and then they had half a chance from the corner as well. But we're plugging away. Haven't really forced their keeper into any saves. No. I mean, like the build-up play is okay, but just to find the ball and it's not dropping and there's no one there. And
also from corners, our delivery isn't the best, is it, at the moment?
No, I don't know if they've got a plan, but every time it just seems to sail over everyone, and then obviously people are chasing it in the back post and trying to put the second ball in. But yes, I mean, obviously we didn't do a talk of which last week, but if we'd have done one, we were 2 goals behind, so obviously we're level today. So if we can pull out a second half performance like we did last week, then obviously it'll be great. But
last week was one for the ages, as I've already mentioned. The referee has been, let's just say, he's made himself the star of the show.
There's been a couple of fouls, if that. But exactly. He's just given stupid decisions. I mean, he's booked Alfie for. I don't even think their players appealed for a foul, let alone.
I don't know what he's booked him
exactly. I even if it was a free kick, it's definitely not a yellow card. No. And there's a couple like Davo's obviously not happy with him. He's been screaming at him a couple of times, quite rightly as well. Yeah. He's one of these.
Well, I'm going to say something to you now. Me and Gordo were on the left-hand side, and in the first minute, our player was shoved straight into the board, and he said, "Oh, you're both tussling with each other." Yeah. We're Gordo, look at you.
Exactly. Yes.
He got thrown into the board, and then 10 minutes later, one of our players got thrown into the goal.
Yeah.
For Gordo.
And then Brad's got thrown to the floor before the corner, and the ref goes to him, to the defender, if you do that, it's going to be a yellow card. Well, it should be. Why have you not done that for the last 5 times he's done it? Yes,
very strange half, ladies and gentlemen. Very strange half. Anyway, we're hoping for better. And now the bench is quite interesting because Tommy came off the bench last week and made a real difference.
Yeah, definitely. He'll be on at some point. I don't know how long they're going to leave. But like I say, it's not a disaster. We're goalless. And quite a lot of the other results going our way as well. So it's always good. But we obviously need a goal. So I think Tommy will probably come on
Is
the
Lewis
60-minute mark.
Yeah. I mean, we need his pace.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think make a few changes. I mean, I think maybe if we get the goal, maybe they'll bring Ramos on with 70 odd minutes gone, just a bit of strength up front. And like I said, the earlier we get that goal, the better it'll be for us. And we can dictate the game. But we'll see how it
maybe
goes.
our hearts will be tested a little bit different, like it was last week. But anyway, that's another matter altogether. But anyway, thank you, Rob, as always. I'll be speaking to Club Stalk, Club Legend at full time, hopefully with 3 points. We'll see you then. Take care. To the full-time report here on Talking Winch. It's finished Winchester City 0, Larkhall 2. I'm joined by Club Stalk, Club Legend Kev Watkins. Oh, Clev, the difference between last week and this week is like chalk and cheese, my friend.
Yeah, just a bit. Last week it was the most topsy-turvy game I've seen, since the last 6-5, which was 10 years ago at Wimborne. Yeah. And today was just about as bad as taking down into Christmas decorations, really, wasn't it? It was about as much fun as that, to be honest. It was just. We just didn't really create anything. No, really. Well, say we did create a few chances, but it's just frustrating. The final third, it just didn't happen at all today. And credit to Larkhall, they defended well the first to every ball. They wanted it more, I'd say, in some parts of the game. Not all game, but parts of the game. And big improvement needed if we're going to stay in the hunt for a playoff.
Yeah, you have to give Larkhall credit. Well organised.
Definitely, yeah.
And their first goal, ladies and gentlemen, was a worldie and a half.
Oh, yes, goal of the season.
Yeah,
and I mean, he did it 25-30 yards in the top corner, and no goal in the world saving that.
No. So and unfortunately, the second goal was just a calamity of errors. Really, again.
Yeah, it's just couldn't get the ball, couldn't clear our lines, and he's just waltzed through and gone around Pricey, and he's rolled into an empty net, and it's just frustrating, really, because we know we're better than that. We are better than that.
We are. Yeah.
Hopefully today's just an off day.
Yeah, let's hope so.
If we want to get in the playoffs, we need to eclipse, the run of when we were up last time. 2022. 22. Yeah, we need to eclipse that, really, and go on a little run now, because games are running out.
Well, it's eight games left now. And we've got the game away on Tuesday, which ain't going to be easy.
No, it's not.
And then, of course, obviously, then next Saturday we're away.
Yeah, two long away trips. We've got so many long away trips in this league anyway.
It's ridiculous.
Going to Bideford, even on Saturday, is a bit of a trek. And to do on a Tuesday is going to be trying to get players off work early is not going to be easy. Players probably going to arrive late with little preparation. So it's going to be hard. But no, we've got to go and be positive. Just learn from today and just hopefully put it right on Tuesday. Yeah, let's hope so. And as I said, we're away. It's next Saturday, do a really long away trip. So just to get in the playoffs will seem at the moment like a bit of an achievement, because there's a lot of teams around us, that are some. Hopefully today one of them got beaten quite heavily. Which is we're not laughing at that. Yes, we are actually, but there's another matter altogether. It's helped us a little bit. Yeah, helped us a little bit, but that's not the point. You don't want to be relying on other teams. That's what I was coming to. That's right, because there was at one point the playoff teams that were more or less sorted out at one point, but now sort of a few months or a few weeks or down the line, there's been some strange results, and it's closed right up again. And so we've got to have no more days like today, and just just get these wins. We've come out of that bad spell and got a couple of good wins, and then today we've gone back to what we were. But yeah, it's just frustrating day. It's very frustrating.
Bad day at the office.
Yeah, you could say that. It's just annoying because you'll say we're better than that. And, onwards and upwards.
Exactly. Up the winch, exactly. It's a good way. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm going to get.
Yeah, I'm hugely disappointed with yesterday. It was, we had a great lift from what happened last week, which, was a phenomenal effort from the lads, and deserves a lot of respect from everyone really. What the boys did to scramble back from 4-1 down to go and win the game 6-5. And they follow that up with a win against Shaftesbury. So it shows how good they are. I know they got beat today, but it's a very different proposition playing away to Falmouth and playing at home. So look, it's just a shame that we haven't backed up what happened with a good result and a good performance. It was playing against, I will say, Larkhall are a good side. I think their front two are very, very good. But they didn't cause us massive amounts of problems, and we didn't cause them barely any. So look, we told the lads it wasn't what we expect from them, and we're hoping that we can bounce back in the another 2 tough away games coming up. Tough shift to get to Bideford. The boys have been magnificent, and I know everyone will be disappointed with yesterday, and rightly, disgruntled at the performance. But I'll back them to the hilt. I think they've worked their socks off all year. They continue to do that, and I'm really hopeful that we can get another good result Tuesday, and kick on in the league, because it's right at crunch time. We need the supporters behind us desperately. Home or away, we need you as loud as humanly possible. Particularly the home games. I know it's easier to be together away from home because you're all sort of usually congregated together. But in them home games, teams get an advantage from having lots of noise and vociferous. Anyone who was at Falmouth, the support that they gave was absolutely incredible. It was constant and drove them forward. So, look, we got a duty to try and excite the fans, but if you can do your best as well to get behind the lads, despite when we're not necessarily playing at our best, because that's when we need you the most. And hopefully we can still continue to do something special this year. We're right in the thick of it, and we've got 8 or 9 games left to try and secure it. So let's keep it going. Sorry that the performance wasn't at the level we wanted it to be at, and hopefully we can bounce back at the winch.
Yeah. I'm going to get Davo to send over a comment because my phone is just about to die, I do believe, and we will see you next week. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, and don't forget that one in quickly before I forget. Same Winch time, same Winch channel. We'll see you next Saturday. Take care.